Hey everyone. This past weekend, I attended Solvang's Brick and Builds, where I had the most amazing time displaying, chatting, and connecting with so many amazing friends. So please enjoy this episode, because I have made a ton of progress on StarKiller Base, the mid-season finale. Alright, so it's currently Tuesday right now, which means I have the rest of tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, to get ready to pack up everything to leave on Friday for the convention. However, I'm not finished with the mock yet. In fact, I still have one more base plate I need to complete, and I need to finish off the podium, which is what I've been working on right now. So the goal is to try and finish what I can tomorrow. Try to get that other base plate built and finish the podium. And then Wednesday night and Thursday, I'm just gonna be packing up the mock. Fingers crossed that this all works out, because yeah, it's past crunch time and I need to really get going here. And if you like this kind of vlog style content, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get ready. Hey guys, Future Sean here speaking. So I wasn't able to finish the second turret for the mock, which is kind of what I'm going through here. I ran out of parts to complete it, so that was a little unfortunate, but I was able to finish that last base plate that I needed and get everything saran wrapped and packed up for the convention. All right, we are packed and ready to go here. We got vehicles in here, most of the tarmac here, turrets and the podium there, and then a couple more of the base plates, figures in there. I think we're good to go. Alright everyone, so I don't mean to be a tease, but I do want to show off all the other amazing builds that I saw this past weekend at Solvang's Brick and Builds before we get to StarKiller Base. So as you can see here, we have some awesome medieval builds by some awesome builders here. Honestly, made me want to consider one day doing a castle build. So now that's on my horizon, so thanks a lot guys. We also have a couple of Star Wars builds here, Theed, and looks like maybe a little back alleyway in Star Wars, really cool. And then we start to transition over to some architecture stuff. Really awesome to see that Colosseum there, just so sleek. No studs were showing on that build, which was incredible, because you guys all know how I feel about stud showing. Then a really awesome, I think it was the Great Ball contraption with the little fish aquarium, so that was really cool to see. And then we have some BrickLink designer program sets that are releasing soon, and I have to say that like spooky castle one unfortunately caught my eye, so I may be going home with that when that releases. But yeah, we have some couple more builds here. Looks like some like cyberpunk and some sealed BrickLink designer program sets there that couldn't keep my eyes off of. Shout out to Conrad or BrickRad for a awesome Lethal Company mock, and Jesse here for his awesome Marvel display. Really cool to see all of them put together here. We have the Mystery Shack by Riley, and then a whole bunch of Chris's builds here. A lot of vignettes from looks like the Disney parks, and some Miniland builds coming soon to that. And then passing through here, we have some of Micah's builds, which are really awesome. And also the Haunted Mansion is really sick. And this Pirates of the Caribbean build, the Black Pearl, oh my gosh. I feel like I need that as a model in my room. So again, dangerous. Got a really cool motorization, and yeah, just some other alternate space stuff, some cyberpunk. And we got some cyberpunk builds over here as well, which is really cool because they actually used some beams and put them into a little round wooden board, and that's how they were being held up, which was super, super cool. And then some Black and then shout out to my sisters for coming in clutch and filming some of the other models here that I actually wasn't able to get footage of at the convention because I completely forgot. But just some really great builds here, and I think going over some stuff that I showed before, but maybe just a little more detail here because with the filming they're a little bit better at it than I am here. But again, just some awesome stuff here. And with all the motorization and lighting that I saw this week, I really do think that I need to step my game up and start incorporating some movement and some lighting. So just know going forward here, that is kind of something that I'm thinking about, which is going to be really exciting for the build series. And also, if you guys have a chance to ever see the build, a little more interactive for you guys. So, and I think this is wrapping up here. So I think without further ado, I need to show you guys the completed, well, the halfway completed StarKiller base. So let's get right into that. Alrighty everyone, so I hope you enjoyed this mid-season finale of StarKiller Base. In the background here, I have a bit of a haul that I got. Nothing super crazy, but I figure I'll show you guys what I got here to kind of cap off the video. But I also wanted to explain a little more about why I titled this the mid-season finale. So technically the episode is part 5, but I'm making it the mid-season finale as well because I've got a lot of work I need to keep doing for this other half of the build that I just need a little more time to prep before I start getting videos out. For the last 3 to 4 episodes, I've actually been able to film a lot of the footage ahead of time and have more built before premiering the episode, which has been really nice because I feel like I've been able to get lots of progress done before I release an episode while still maintaining about a once a week upload schedule. However, unfortunately now, we are all caught up. Where you're seeing this video right now and what I have built from StarKiller is pretty much all I have built. Now, I do have some of the filler bricks put down for the second half of StarKiller, which is really good, and that's what I'll be primarily focusing on for the next couple of weeks here. But I won't have enough progress or the parts in to start really making a full, complete episode of StarKiller for at least a month here. However, rest assured, I do have some good news because I plan on releasing the trailer for the second half of this series to release on May 4th. And in that trailer, I will have the final dates for the last 4 episodes of StarKiller Base, and those will be announced then. And after that, it'll just be the finale, which will be part 10, and that'll be the end of StarKiller. I don't want to have any more episodes beyond that because I honestly think if I added anything else, this series would become very repetitive. Now, don't worry, I will still be uploading at least once a week here. I have a ton of videos that I'm really excited to put out for you guys, a lot of them being custom reviews, so stay out for that. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. I've had so much fun working on this series, and I cannot wait to begin the second half and the last half of StarKiller Base. before it's completed. And so anyway, guys, if you like this video, hit the like button. Please subscribe, share this around to show all of your friends, because I really want this series to be something great. So I thank you all one more time here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.